Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Important second down play coming up.
Here we go, sack.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision on this play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught near the left sideline. He did get the foot down. That's a solid gain. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They call the draw play here. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. Offense will set up on first and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Trying to run it. It's Hemby. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. Pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it's blocked. The kick was low.
Chris, I don't know. It just seemed the timing was off there in these conditions. Wet ball, wet field. You're hoping for an ideal snap and a great hold. And the timing just wasn't there. Now give the special teams on the other side all the credit. They come up with the block and they get their offense the ball back and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They call a sneak. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
This is what a lot of film work can do for you for a special teams coach. I think they saw what they wanted from the right side there. They deliberately attacked that side. They come up with the blocked field goal, and now they've got all the momentum.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Trying to make it with a quarterback sneak. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll hand it off. Inside the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Ball carrier tackled there. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
With the catch, it's Cooper. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and there always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. The RPO caught to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. QB to the tight end for a completion. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
The caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. It's quarterback sneak. Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Toss play to the outside. Look out, room to run here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
And the field goal unit, for some reason, is on the field. It is 2nd down. To fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. That one's incomplete. The puzzling fake call on 2nd down brings up 3rd here. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. It's a toss play to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First down here for this offense. As a design quarterback keeper. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaking tackles. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
That's sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trapped again in the pocket.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds with the new college rules. Of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has got it. Touchdown, Indiana. The defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense trots out onto the field, looking to start a drive here. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grinding away on the ground. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes... It's a fake! Looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass, not close. There's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
On the run here. Lets it go. The tight end has got it. Fights through the tackle. The ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. They have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's a fake. They've got the tight end open. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer.
On the double.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first half of 17. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Sack on first down. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Pass rush closing in. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Chewing clock with the running game. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, and just like that, I think that'll be ball game. The one thing they couldn't do is turn the football over. They put it on the ground. The defense capitalizes, and I think that's going to be the ball game here in the national championship.
Ball's incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Oh, he's lost the ball. Scooped up in the defense. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
It's blocked. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the...
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
They'll try the right side on the toss. he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49.
Encroachment defense.
Mental mistake with the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catching the right side of the end zone, but no. Couldn't get a foot down. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. To Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Leans back and chucks it deep. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring out fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to...
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. That's incomplete. Here comes the punt team. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big